XRP 10x news. It's coming from David Schwartz. MicroStrategy and others buying BTC well over 100,000. You bet your butt they are. Ripple, big moves when it comes to Trump. XRP price talk at the end.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
No, XRP. We need you to stay above 220 going into Christmas. Before we get into the news, your comments come first because, yes, you, the viewer, matter most, whether you're a dude, a chick, or a giraffe. Helen Bagnall says, I don't want jumblies, Klaus. Think your lady viewers, please. That's right, because ladies already have jumblies. So ladies, comment down below, what would you do if you hit the mega stack of money? I always talk about going to the strip club. Patrick Dalton says, Sweden in the house. By the way, I've got a race coming up in 3 months. We've got our first international competitor from Sweden. Hello, Michael, if you're watching. Sweden in the house, gotta give it to you, Klaus. We're all mad, busy with Christmas, etc. But this channel pumping out, as usual, great content and updates no matter what. Best channel out there for 2024, easy. Happy Christmas to y'all, and a big one to Mr. Kraus, crypto king of all land. That's right. I'm going to bring you the news even tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, and the next day, which is Christmas Day. My promise to you to bring you the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. And you notice I'm not pumping you up with hopium and bullshit. Wild Bat Bro says XRP should be at least $5 right now. It's really effed up. Yeah, what are people's expectations for XRP? And are those expectations going to come true after the 20th of January? Bitcoin sit at 95,270. Okay. Think of Bitcoin at 95,270 as I tell you the first couple stories, all right? We're going to go back to price, but keep that in mind. I'm going to bring it up, and it's going to blow your mind off. Swee's at 429. XLM is at 35.5. Little struggle there holding in the 40-cent mark. That might be a tough one for XLM holders. XRP under 220 at 219. We got to see what happens with the volume and how we look going into the Christmas season. Fear and greed, we're at 54, so at least we're backing down a little bit. BTC dominance is there at 46 out of 100. Overall market cap is down. Volume is way down at 153 billion, but we know why. Because of Christmas. Metaplanet makes the largest Bitcoin bet, acquires nearly 620 BTC. Okay. According to the company's latest financial disclosure, Metaplanet's Bitcoin holdings now stand at over 1,700 BTC at approximately a price of 75,000 BTC. This is the largest purchase so far. All right, largest purchase so far. They purchased BTC over 100,000 BTCs at 95. So the bigs and whales out there are telling us, yo, buy, because we got way more room to grow. All right, now let's keep that 95,000 BTC number in our heads for the next story, and then we get into XRP Ripple-specific news. MicroStrategy's Monday streak continues with yet another BTC purchase. Remember the 95,000, okay? With today's announcement of 5,200 BTC purchased at an average price of $106,000. So even MicroStrategy, the mega whale of them all, is buying BTC at any price. They bought it at 106,000. You couldn't get any closer to the tip than that. So no, ladies, you don't want jumblies. No, ladies, you don't want just the tip. You want the whole thing. And that's what MicroStrategy is doing. $106,600 per BTC. That was their average, and they purchased 5,000 of them. This is freaking crazy. So for those of you out there that are like, bro, what do the whales think about this? The whales think that BTC at 106,000 is cheap. They think BTC at 95,000 is a total steal. What does it mean for the alts? Well, there's plenty of room to grow because when BTC stalls, the alts roar. By the way, MicroStrategy's overall average, I'm going to share this one with you. It's going to blow your mind. MicroStrategy has spent $27.7 billion on their BTC. It is worth $42.6 billion, so they're still well in the green. Ripple leads the crypto industry in supporting the Trump-Vance inauguration. Yeah, Ripple pledged $5 million to the Trump-Vance inauguration committee. What else, though? Coinbase and Kraken have also donated $1 million each to the January 20th inauguration. Are you going to be celebrating with me on January 20th? It's not because Trump's in office. I'm going to be celebrating because Gensler's resigning, and the SEC should be different from that Don't get me wrong, I'm celebrating the new Presidente. I always like the new changes in power when it comes to the United States. It's a cool thing to watch. These contributions are part of a record $200 million already raised to fund the 3-day celebration. The committee is on track to get almost $250 million. Now, we talked about optimism, right? We talked about MetaPlanet, the Japanese MicroStrategy, and then MicroStrategy, the US MicroStrategy. What about Ripple? Ripple's donations reflect optimism about Trump's administration, which has promised lighter regulatory approach. Garlinghouse has expressed his confidence moving past the regulatory hurdles posed by the outgoing administration, and he knows that it's all about January 20th. Paul Atkins is going to be a huge crypto advocate as the next SEC chair, which is going to be great, and David Sachs is the crypto czar. I even brought up another person hired by Trump yesterday, which I'll have linked at the end of this video. That's right, I brought you late news on Sunday. Who else brings you the late day goodiness on Sunday? Well, not my wife, because she's out of town. So, no, I couldn't rely on my wife for that. So I had to rely on, I won't say. Ripple CTO sparks heated XRP price discussion. All right, I'm going to share with you what this means, okay? There's a tweet from David Schwartz, all right? The tweet was this, 10x times the bubbles, all right? And he put it there, 10x times. Right away, people are freaking out. Oh my gosh, we're going to be talked about. Oh, 10x, 10x. No. This has nothing to do. Like this one here, Michael Brown. 10x from 215 is, no. This means nothing. What he's trying to point out is the redundancy of this. 10x means 10 times. So that's 10 times the bubbles. Yeah, that's basically an oxymoron, a total redundancy right there. So no, David Schwartz wasn't talking about 10x the price of XRP or 10x the volume, as many people out there have stated. No. Just saying, he's talking about the redundancy of the post. Yeah. I don't know where people get this stuff. It's like they think every time this knob gobbler fucking tweets something that it's like, oh my God, hidden message for XP. No, this guy is just super smart, and he doesn't understand that the shit he tweets goes over most people's heads and totally bypasses everyone on the left side of the IQ bell-shaped curve. Fuck you if you're on the uphill side. Luckily for me, I'm on the downhill side. I get to ride that slope down to the hot numbers. Here's that tweet, and it's all linked in the description below. BTC dominance stands at 57%, while ETH dominance stands at 12%. The alts get the rest. XRP's market cap at $124 billion, down 7% in the last 7 days. Now, every freaking crypto out there is down in the last 7 days. We've known about the softness, so don't freak out. No, this is not an XRP thing. No, this is not a Doge thing. Now, granted, some things are down more than others. Doge is down 21%. Avalanche is down 25%. XRP, like I said, down 7%. But in the 30-day, we still got a lot of green still up on the screen. XRP up 40%. You got 11% for TRX. Still wouldn't touch it. Chainlink is up 31%. 100 year-to-date, you're still pretty good in the green. But you're starting to erode the 30-day pumperoni. And this is not what we want for XRP. Volume is going down heavily. We know this. It's Christmas. I've warned you about it now for the last several weeks, saying that you'd have a horrible volume. But what we don't want is the price to slowly erode, okay, going into Christmas. And right now we're sitting at $219 for price. That is not what we want. Let's zoom in a little bit here and take a look at the 7-day. You can see it. Boring AF, bouncing between 220, 230 here over the last several days. Yes, we did have a test below $2. It's great. We're holding well north of that right now, but we need to be north of 220 for the market to be happy. Under 220, we really start risking a few things, and the biggest is breaking the support at $2. We break that support at $2 going through Christmas on low volume, it might be really hard to bring it back by the end of the year. Now, the reason XRP is facing so much scrutiny right now, and there's a reason why I brought this up. Wild Bat Bro says XRP should be at least $5 right now. It's really effed up. The problem is, Wild Bat Bros, is the SEC that kicked the poop out of XRP is still in control. The laws that they use to abuse crypto, XRP, Ripple, and the rest of the market are still in effect. So we haven't had those changes yet. So I understand the optimism with XRP. I understand where people are like, bro, XRP should be worth more. It should, but the problem is the people in charge are still the bad people that hate crypto. The rules that they put into play are going to take some time to unravel. It's not like January 20th hits and all of a sudden we're like, oh, new regs, oh, new this. No, it's going to take some time to work through this stuff. Now, hopefully we get regs in 2025. If we don't, absolute failure on the part of the Republicans. For real, if we don't get regs in the United States in 2025, absolute failure. But in terms of XRP price, let's do this. Let's take a look at the candlesticks because those of you out there watching are like, but bro, can we reach some juicy goodiness? Yeah, any news can pop up to reach juicy goodiness, but the problem is, what do we got left? We've already got all the crypto leaders and appointments being done by Trump. We got a few outliers that we got to worry about, but nothing that's going to move the news. We know that Gensler's leaving. We know we're going to get new regs. We know that Biden is going to be gone. We know that a bunch of anti-crypto people on the Democratic side of the House and the Senate are both gone. So yeah, all that news has happened, and there's pretty much no announcements left. So we're going to be in like this dry spell now until January 20th. There'll be little things here or there to pop it up, but we got to worry more about the attacks and the downside pressure on XRP. Think about this. This downside action right here, 60 minutes hit piece, followed by what? Economic advisors to Biden saying dump BTC before Trump gets into hot play. Then you get this move right here. We know what happened with this move right here. This was not a good one. Brought us back down to sub $2 again. So you're going to have attacks like that. Remember, that was Jerome Powell and the Fed. Jerome Powell and the Fed is going to have another meeting 2 days before Trump's inauguration. So yeah, we've got another situation from the Fed coming up. We've got CPI data coming up. And of course, we got all the naughtiness from the Dems that are still in control, still in power, that are going down, kicking and screaming. So right now, overall look, we're more concerned with downside pressure events on XRP than we are for bullish events. The bullish events for XRP, look, a lot of them have been announced. We're waiting for the rubber to hit the road, the action to take place. All right, so we're definitely in the danger zone right now, as there are way more negative things that can happen to the crypto market than positive for the foreseeable future. And I'm talking about January 20th, because after January 20th, all bets are off, all those predictions go out the window. But until then, we could still have more negative news. Bad CPI data could definitely bring the market down. Jerome Powell and the Fed being even more hawkish at the next meeting, yeah, that could definitely bring things down. Do we have good news? Yeah, we had a whole bunch of it here over the last several weeks about all the crypto appointments, about all the resignations. What about the one big chick from the SEC that decided to go? That was awesome. That was a big boost for the market. But now we're waiting for the action to take place. You're not going to see regs in 2024, but I bet you a whole bunch of channels out there were saying, oh, bro, we're going to get regs this year. And I told you all the way back in 2022 that we weren't going to get regs. Why? Because we were too divided. See, and that's my job. It's not to go, oh, whoa, you're gonna be a mega billionaire with XRP. Oh, 10x news, knob gobbling, blah, 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 blah. No. My job is to bring you the news, good or bad, happy or sad. Are we happy that XRP is above $2? Hell yeah. But there's a lot more fear of downside risk in these next several weeks as opposed to having some upside potential. At any time, though, we could break out with juicy good news, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. But I'm telling you now, be prepared for low volume for the rest of the year, and be prepared for more shenanigans, as the fight to kill crypto is still alive and well, because the people that have been trying to kill crypto over the last few years are still in power, and they're not going to go down without a fight. Yes, I've got last man standing in 3 months, well, a little less than 3 months. Yes, we've got our first international registrant from Sweden in the house. That's right, someone coming from Sweden to race down here in a last man standing event. I'm super excited. Speaking of last man standing, I gotta go because I gotta train. Why? Well, because I want to do good in the race. Choo-choo, bitches.